uh, in the old days there was two religions, major religions. One of them worshiped the moon and one of them worshiped the sun, and that actually appeared in the Quran. If you read the story of Abraham, chapter 6, verse number 76, Abraham, he saw a planet, a star in the sky. He said, "This is my God, this is Akbar." Sorry, this is my God, did not say Akbar yet. This is resemble at that time how people worship stars. And this is why Muhammad in the Quran, he promised the Sabian to go to heaven. Because Muhammad himself, and we have a proof of that, he was a Sabian. So he said the Sabians will go to heaven. If you go to Muslim website, they will see, they say that Sabians are stars worshippers. So how Sabian they will go to heaven? They are stars worshippers, as simple as that. The Christians, the Jews, the Sabian, Muhammad is a hypocrite man, like anyone who goes an election. You see, Trump, he go an election, supposedly he support the gays, but in reality, I don't believe he do so. He's being hypocrite, liar, taqiyya. You know, he want to win the election. Obama, suddenly he carry the Bible, he go to the church and he's praying. He want the Christians to vote for him so he can be president. He knew without them he will never be president. But all his life he was making fun of the Bible. Taqiyya. Muhammad is the same. Christian Jews at that moment, Muhammad, he don't have power to kill them. He's trying to convince them that he is a prophet for all of them, and all of them they will be, all of them they are saved, even if they are Sabian, even if they are Jews, even if they are Christians. Then if we go, we find here when Abraham, he saw the star, he said, "This is my God." He worshipped the star. And then look at the logic. He says, I love not things which set. So Abraham, he believed in the star. And then he disbelieved because the star disappeared. Well, why? This is the first time he see a star. He never saw, he never seen night before. Abraham was held in jail inside the prison all his life, and suddenly he opened his, like somebody took him out of the jail. It was night time and he saw the star first time ever, and he says, "This is my God, I worship you." And then the sun appeared. So the star is not his God. And then he saw the moon. He says, "This is my God, the moon." Here Abraham is switching religion from worshiping stars as Sabians to worshiping the moon. And then he saw the sun and he said, "This is the sun, this is Akbar, not a greater." Akbar was one of the names of the sun. هذا أكبر, هذا أكبر. فلما رأى الشمس بازغة قال هذا ربي هذا أكبر. When he saw the sun coming, he said, "This is my Lord, this is Akbar." Allahu Akbar is merging to God, the moon God and the sun God. Muslim, they deny that. Okay, question to the Muslims, and I change anyone to call me. Why Allah have 3 daughters? According to the pagan Arab, which mean Muhammad, the pagan Arab himself. We can show you the story where Muhammad, he sent Khalid ibn al-Walid to kill Al-Uzza, and he killed her, supposedly the daughter of Allah. How Allah as God, where is the idea coming from that God he have daughters, 3 daughters? Who is the wife? Who is the husband? Any Muslim can tell us? Why the Arab they believe that this God he have 3 daughters? Who are they, and who he married from who? Any Muslim have an idea? They go on mute. They don't dare to answer. Who is a Muslim can tell us where is the idea of Allah having 3 daughters? Allah he sneezed, he got 3 daughters, or Allah he married somebody and he have 3 daughters from that body? Anyone? The moon God marry from the sun God. They have 6. They have 3 daughters. Very simple. Otherwise, we change anyone to tell us from where. Muhammad Ibrahim, CP is a coward. Why doesn't come speaker corner? Why I want to go? Somebody told you I live in the next door to speaker corner. I live in America. Why I want to go to speaker corner? In speaker corner, how many people you will find there? 20? There we go. I have almost 2,000 listening to me. Speaker corner. And don't worry about speaker corner now. Here we go. You are in the corner without a corner. Can you tell us how Allah, the God of the Arab who worship him, what made the Arab believe he have 3 daughters? Where Allah he got the 3 daughters from? What is behind the story? Mr. Speaker Corner. Anyone? Who is a smart educated Muslim can give us an answer? What made the Arab believe that Allah have 3 daughters? Anyone? They have no answer. It's a challenge. You know what? If a Muslim, he can call me and tell me what is behind the story of Al-Lat and Al-Uzza and Manat, I will apologize for you for being ignorant. I will say I am ignorant. Anyone can tell us who is brave? Because I know many of you know the story, right? Who is the brave Muslim who can call us and tell us why the Arab believe that Allah have 3 daughters? And is it true that the Prophet of Allah, he sent his cousin, or supposedly his relative to him from his family, Khalid ibn Walid, to kill the daughter of Allah, which her name is Al-Uzza? Or I'm lying? And he killed her? That's mean Muhammad believe really that Allah have 3 daughters. My friend, the one who want me to, you want to ask me, you can ask me. You know, do not need to call me. We make our call only for Muslims because we don't want to do as many Muslims they do. 2 Muslims speaking, attacking the Bible. We don't want to do that. We want to give chance to the Muslims to talk to us. Sadly, the guy who called me a few minutes ago, he don't want to talk. He don't want to just, and we can't even understand him. And he's a liar. Allah is a name, is not a word meaning God. It means God, I mean, as included in the word, because this is what the name of the God supposedly. But all Muslims website, they say Allah is a name of their God. This is why the Muslim, when they take Shahada, what they say? They don't say there's no Allah but Allah. Correct? If Allah is a word meaning God, then the Muslim, they should say there's no Allah but Allah. Do you understand me, guys? If Allah is a word meaning God, then the Muslim in the Shahada, when they became Muslims, you have to say, okay, instead of saying there's no God but Allah, then why you don't say there's no Allah but Allah? If Allah just a word meaning God, they don't do that because Allah is the word which is a name. So they say no God, la ilah, that is the word for generic God, ilah, illa Allah. And you can find right now, you can search in Google, you will find all Muslims agree that this is not a word mean God. It means God as included because this is the name of the God, but it is a name, not just a word. All right. We go back to the topic. So as you see, Islam is a collection of crazy stuff. And look at the logic of Allah. Why Allah is rejecting having daughters? Anyone? Did he have rejected daughters here? Look what he said. He says, what? Like what? For you the males and for him the females? What kind of God he says that? The Quran says that the Arab, when they hear they have a daughter, their faces will turn bad. They get upset. But he is the one who's getting upset from the females' daughters. Do you see it? He says the Arab, they get upset if they have a female daughter. But look what happened. He said, like what? Yours is the male and his is the female. Indeed, this is unfair division. Do you see it? Is that my translation? No. So Muhammad, he rejected that Allah have 3 daughters, not just because they are daughters. What is that? And this is an unfair division. What does that mean? For you the male, for me the female? What does that mean? This is like a kid is talking. Like what? For you the chicken, for you the duck, for me the chicken? What is that? This is God speaking?